Occasionally, Bill would write a letter, and he's very funny doing it. I wish he were reading this so you could hear his wonderful voice. But here goes for Bill as he wrote it on Sunday, October 2, 1994. Japan has been a very interesting experience thus far. The most striking observation I can make is there sure are a lot of people in a very small area. Everywhere you look or go, there are people at all times of the day or night. You can go outside at 2 in the morning and you will find people. Some sitting, some walking, some riding a bicycle, some on scooters, some in taxis. People, they are everywhere. You would think with this many people, crime would be a problem. It's not. The streets are very safe. There's no fear of crime at any time. You could put $100 bill on the ground and leave it till tomorrow and go back and pick it up. It would still be there. Or someone would have turned it in to the local policeman to find the owner. It's amazing. You can walk the street alone in the middle of the night without any fear. It's a great feeling. I wish the USA could be so crime free. It's a sad condition that the country has fallen to. I wish I could do this in Bill's oh so fun voice. He was a project engineer in Yokohama with his American team working with a Japanese company on a refinery upgrade for Saudi Arabia. So, of course, this is as he's talking. I put in a lot of time at work, usually about 10 hours per day, 5 days, and then 4 more hours on Saturday. I'm going to cut back some very soon and spend more time with Carolyn. It's not much fun for her with me being gone so much. Also, it gets daylight about 4 in the morning, so this means it gets dark early also. So by the time I get home every day, it's almost dark or is dark. By 9 o'clock, I'm all pooped out and ready to sleep. It seems I don't have the energy needed to do all the things I want to do. Carolyn is the same way. I think it's getting better, however. We're beginning to stay up a little later. Prices are high. Most consumable items cost 2 to 3 times the price in the States. Coca-Cola is $1.10 per can. We've been looking around for sales to get a better price. This is one of our big expenses. McDonald's is about the same food as in the U.S., but again, higher priced. A fish sandwich combo set, everything here is sold as a set. Fish, fries, and medium Coke cost $5. It would cost $3.29 in LA. Haircuts are $40. Tonight, Carolyn cut my hair. It didn't cost a dime. Looks good. You could look around for specials on most items and get them at a fairly decent price if you take the time to do it. Surprisingly, most of the bigger ticket items are reasonably priced, often the same or slightly higher than the U.S. Well, you would laugh if you saw what I am riding to work and everywhere else as far as that goes. A scooter, a Yamaha XC 125 motor scooter. I wouldn't be seen in public on one of these things at home, but here in Yokohama, it's the perfect transportation. You can zip in and out of the traffic jams and make good progress. A car is murder. You spend all of your time waiting in the traffic. It's very funny to see all the scooters in the flow of traffic. When a traffic light stops the cars, all the little scooters and motorcycles filter through the stopped cars and move to the front of the line. We all bunch up together. When the light turns green, it's off to the races, like a bunch of mice, all scurrying as quickly as we can. We all hurry up to the back of the next traffic jam and do the same thing all over again. It's really very funny looking to get to the front of the line. We go on the center line, between lanes, we go on the outside of the roadway, or even get into the oncoming lane and pass as many cars as possible before ducking back into a crack between two stopped cars just before the oncoming car or bus or truck takes us out. It's not quite as dangerous as it sounds. The drivers here are aware of the scooters and seem to take it in stride. That is the way it works. Another great thing, probably the best, is you can park a scooter anywhere. We just drive onto the sidewalk or along a curb and park it. No hassle, no problem, usually right by the front door of wherever it is we're going. You got to wear a helmet, the law, no problem. A couple of weeks ago, we got 2 more scooters, each 50cc. Little fellows, but they get the job done. Carolyn has the red one. It doesn't move real quick, but it's steady and very easy to ride. Weighs almost nothing. I ride the white one. It's pretty peppy. Accelerates quickly, tops out at 60 kilometers. That's less than 40 miles per hour. But in the traffic here, that's pretty fast. I'll alternate between the 50cc and the 125cc going to work. We have a plastic helmet trunk on the back of each one to carry stuff. It works great and looks pretty good also. The 125cc will carry double pretty good. Carolyn and I have ridden it to Tokyo, about 40 kilometers each way, a couple of times. We've loaded it down with packages of junk we bought. No problem. In fact, it's really a lot of fun. It will top out at 80 to 85 kilometers. That's about 50 to 55 miles per hour. It sure seems a lot faster than that. Debbie, our wonderful Rottweiler, she's had a hard time adjusting at first. All the people seemed to make her nervous. She was skittish and aggressive for a while. She's really settled down a lot now. She pretty much ignores most of the people, cats, and other dogs now. She loves to walk and check things out. She also loves to ride in the car, but we ain't got one, so she can only walk. We haven't quite figured out how to get her on the scooter. We will be going to Seoul, South Korea next week to get our work visas. Right now, we're on a tourist visa and can only stay 90 days in the country. The work visa will allow us to establish a residence for up to 3 years, I think. We won't be here that long anyway. January 96, and we're on to Saudi Arabia. Now, 30 years later, I leave you with my thought for the day. Be willing to try something new and make your own discoveries. Thanks for listening. Remember to follow and let your friends know about Letters from Japan.